Good, bright, and beautiful Wednesday to everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith on this gorgeous, gorgeous, refreshing Wednesday, the 20th of May, 2015. Absolutely refreshing morning out there this morning with temperatures in the upper 40s over the interior valleys of Poconos and northwestern New Jersey into the low and mid 50s in the New York City metropolitan area, the upper 50s to around 60 in Philadelphia, and the low 60s across the Delmarva. And temperature minimums have bottomed out exactly where the air temperatures are right now this morning. Morning pass at the visible satellite imagery this morning shows lots of downsloping and clear skies across the Hudson River Valley area, interior Connecticut, and also into the New York City and Philadelphia metropolitan area this morning. And we do have some cumulus clouds or some mid and high level clouds out to our west. And we showed dry sinking air across the northern mid-Atlantic region, and it's going to be a spectacular day outside. There's absolutely no precipitation in the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area as the cold front has moved off the coast. This storm system across the central plains will be heading in our direction for tomorrow. A part of it will anyway, but basically what this has done is produce numerous wind damage reports, tornadoes, and severe weather once again across these regions in the central and southern plains yesterday and ongoing this morning as well. Wind gusts are light right now, but they're starting to increase around the New York City metropolitan area airports, and as the sunshine and insolation comes in during today and the atmosphere begins to mix and heat up, that means the winds will begin to increase to 15 to 20 miles an hour, some gusts into the 20s today. Morning surface chart from weatherroanoke.com and Digital Atmosphere Software. Large view of the United States shows the cold front now off the East Coast and passing off the Delmarva this morning. Lots of clear skies and dry air in place, but we do have some stratocumulus clouds and the downsloping cooler airflow aloft developing across central and western Pennsylvania. Some of this will be evecting into the area, but most of today across the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area will be completely a part of this disturbance, and this disturbance will head in our direction by tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon with some light rain around central and southern New Jersey. And then high pressure builds in for the weekend, at least for the beginning part of the weekend. We'll get into that in just a moment. Beautiful day for flying on the aviational weather deck today. Northwest gust to 20, then gradually generally clear skies, patchy scattered clouds at around 4,000 feet southeast to near I-95 corridor. Then after this morning, the rest of today, VFR, a few scattered clouds at about 5,000 feet and northwest wind at 20 to 25 knots. VFR clear to start, then ceilings at or above 10,000 feet arriving after midnight tonight. Northwest winds at 15 to 20 knots diminishing and turning north to northeast late. Outlook for Thursday, clouds thicken and lower. However, as of now, mainly VFR. Some showers are possible, especially from around Philadelphia south, and then ending tomorrow night. Friday, we return to VFR. Northwest winds at 20 knots, diminishing in the evening. Saturday and Sunday, VFR overall. A front settles southward on Sunday night with the chance for some showers and a thunderstorm possible. Sorry about my allergies this morning, folks. Newark Airport, beautiful, 57, dew point 43, humidity 59. The wind is out of the west at 7. It's a few clouds at around 4,500. Scattered high cirrus clouds at 25,000. VFR conditions in place. Little gusty winds out there on the terminals and tarmac this morning and early this afternoon. Philadelphia is looking good right now, too. 62 degrees, dew point 46, humidity 56%. The wind is northwest at 8, few clouds at 3,600, 4,800, 15,000. VFR conditions in place today. Getting an early head start to go to the beaches today before the lifeguards take control on Friday. Well, your surf zone forecast for the region for today, sunny skies. Temperatures in the upper 50s, beach winds northwest at around 15, surf around 3 feet, swell east at around 2 feet, dominant period every 8 seconds. Surf temperature rising, upper 50s, variable into the mid 60s. It's cold, so don't go in the water unless you're a surfer, but obviously and well protected too. UVI index 9, very high, so you're going to need sunscreen today. There's a low risk of rip currents. However, strong currents can occur near piers and jetties. Rip currents are possible elsewhere, especially during the lower portion of the tide cycle. Swim in areas where lifeguards are present and talk to them about the areas in the hazards in the surf zone. And you can't talk to them today because they're not there yet. Tidal information, the next high tide will be at 9:40 5:43 this morning at Belmar, and a low tide at 3:36 this afternoon. And we had some wind damage and lightning strikes across interior Massachusetts and Connecticut last evening due to the showers and thunderstorms that moved through the region. Quite a lot of hail, nickel size reported in some of these regions as well. And then down around the Baltimore, Annapolis, Washington, D.C. area, we had some flooding from the moderate to heavy thunderstorms that moved through this region. And it was a wild day in the plains, the Rockies, and the south central United States yesterday. We had snow in Wyoming, snow in the higher elevations of Denver. We had hail. We had moderate to heavy rain in the Colorado Rockies, and then, of course, through the central and southern plains. Once again, tornadoes, hail, damaging winds. Just continues, and this forecast looks like it's going to be a repeat performance for some time. And we still don't have appreciable rain. In many cases, we're running around 4 to 5 inches below normal for the entire year up to this day. Today, breezy conditions, relatively dry relative humidities, and that means the pollination will continue in its disbursement on the high side. And this is all pollen from trees, oak, birch, maple, and every other tree. Thursday will be on the high side as well, pretty much on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as well. Do not be fooled by the windy conditions and cooler air over the region. The sun is nearing its strongest angles right now over the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area. In fact, the whole northern mid-Atlantic, as well as summer is approaching. And therefore, the UVI index will be on the high side today, tomorrow, Friday, a little bit lower on Saturday, but still in the moderate to medium range. Sunscreen is going to be a must because unexposed skin with absolutely no sunscreen on it whatsoever can start burning within 15 minutes. We basically have a beautiful day today, and we have one fly in the ointment, that storm over the central plains and a shortwave trough moving in. Variable sky cover increasing during later tonight, early tomorrow morning. There could be some light rain around the region, but most of this would be confined to southern New Jersey, the Delmarva, and little light rain showers getting into central and northern New Jersey on the low side, and then eventually everything begins to clear out and cool down as we head into Friday with the secondary cold front. Gorgeous weather conditions starting for the holiday weekend, but changes are still on the way. GFS forecast into motion, high pressure building in across the region. Here comes the area of low pressure across the Carolinas with a shortwave max moving through the region. Could produce some light rain around the region, especially southern New Jersey and the Delmarva region by tomorrow afternoon, and that will exit tomorrow night, exit stage right, which will be off the coast, and then high pressure will be building in for the weekend with cool conditions. Notice these heights at 540. It's chilly. We have some frost advisories in effect for parts of the Adirondacks here for tomorrow night and Friday morning as well. That's chilly air, but that will be modifying as the high pressure builds across the region, then offshore, return flow to the southwest. And this is where things get interesting because everybody's worrying about Memorial Day. A warm front will be developing to our south and west, lifting through the region. We could find some isentropic lift along with this, and the chance of showers right now, it's about 30 to 40% for Monday. So Monday looks like a cloudier day across the region. There could be some light rain around the region, but the weekend itself, as a holiday weekend, coming a week early this year, by the way, means that most of the weekend will be dry, but Monday could be more cloudier, and we'll have some light rain showers around the region. And we can really get warm on Tuesday. We can really get into the upper 80s and low and around 90 degrees over the interior sections. If this forecast holds true, then a cold front will be moving through the region by later Tuesday night and Wednesday with a little bit more shower and activity across the region. So for everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You have a fantastic Wednesday. We'll be back with your Memorial Day weekend forecast details tomorrow morning.